All right, welcome to the parent meeting. Directions for all of this. First, make sure you watch this video right here. Then scroll down and read the Springdale Handbook. Then read the George Handbook, which is below the Springdale Handbook. Then digitally sign those. Once you've done that, you're ready to start learning your material. But it's very important that you do all of these things with your parents so that you're aware of the aspects and the idea and the cost of George Junior High School cheer and dance. By the way, my name is Coach Davis. I am the coach for the cheer team and the dance team. We have merged in the last couple of years, which worked out great through COVID, but our goal is to be separated again by not this year, but next year. Okay. So, parent meeting for 2020 and 21. I've just edited this one from last year. This is actually the one for 21 to 22. So, here we go. Handbooks. Again, I went over those earlier. I'm only going to hit the highlights of the handbooks in this presentation very quickly. I need you to go ahead and actually read those handbooks in depth and sign off that you agree to those because not following those handbooks can lead to you being removed from the squad. So it's important that you understand everything in that handbook. So, program vision. Number one, we want to provide opportunities for participants in a wide variety of activities, including every sport and competition season. So, in other words, we want to expose you to football. We want to expose you to basketball. We want to expose you to competition, cheerleading competition, dance in the palm section, and the hip hop section. We also want to assist participants in development and athletic and leadership skills. This is not a club, it is a sport, and will sweat quite a bit. It's athletic and leadership skills. You're a cheer leader. You literally lead the school in spirit and other things. Number three, develop effective time management strategies. Our goal in the junior high level is to start allowing those time management strategies to not be mom and dad, but to be the cheerleader or dancer. So that's important. Also develop socially through cooperation, competition, and appropriate standards of behavior. This is by far the hardest one that we do in the junior high because we have about 30 junior high girls together, and develop socially through cooperation is very hard, but we get through it and we learn from it. So, program mission. We want to provide and uphold school spirit, unity, and pride. We want to represent the school in the highest degree. We want to succeed academically. We want to set a good behavior and sportsmanship at all times, whether we're in the uniform or not. We want to promote friendship with each other and with schools in which we compete, perform, and go to camp with. We want to be known as the nicest school out there, and we will be. Period. The end. We want to promote lifelong skills and characters as well as values. We need to work in harmony with the administration, in other words, the principals, the faculty, and that's not just the teachers, but our custodians too, athletic teams, bands, and other school organizations. We literally have our hands in almost every single thing from band to working with the principals to setting up pep rallies. We do a lot around the school. Role of the team. Your goal is to cheer at football games and girls and boys basketball games. You will participate in Spirit Week, support and perform at pep rallies and recognition assemblies. Provide what the school needs when they need it. That could be they need us to help with testing and pass out testing materials. They might need us to come open up doors for whatever reason. They might need us to sign up to help do a fundraiser for football. They might need us to do concession stands. We help with those kind of things. We also attend community service as well as school service activities and participate in fundraisers. Eligibility. This is important ones. So listen closely to see if that you are eligible to be a part of George Cheer and Dance. For each grading period, members must be passing all classes or they will be benched. So if you do not pass all of your classes, you are benched the next grading period. No competition, no games until you get your grades back up. Members must attain good attendance and class performance during the time in which the school or the squad and for tryouts. Okay. In other words, you cannot just skip the whole entire week of tryouts to make sure that you get ready. You must be able to do both practice and get ready. And perform in your classes. There we go. All members must have a physical and signed contract on file with the athletic department before practices begin. So that contract that is at the bottom of the page, that's one of those. The second one is a physical. You need to go to a med clinic somewhere around here, or you can go to the school clinics, look like the one at George Elementary, and get yourself a sports physical. You have to have that before you submit your videos. That's the first thing you submit for your child is your physical. You must have a physical. You must go see a doctor. I would highly suggest setting up an appointment at George Elementary at their student clinic there. They'll knock you out really fast. Okay. All members must sign and abide by the athletic code for George Junior High School. That's at the bottom of the page. So it's part of the thing that you're signing today. All practices, camps, competitions, and games are mandatory. You can't just skip because you want to go on vacation. You can't just miss camp. Camp costs $300. So it's very important that you're there. All members are expected to take a part in fundraisers. Summer practices will be scheduled during the months of July and August, and all members are expected to attend. A member who is physically unable to practice, in other words, you have a broken leg, must still attend practice to remain on the team. Conduct. We promote good sportsmanship by the way of example during all times. Okay. We're always going to support our teams, period, the end. We might have a horrible football season, but we are going to continue cheering the whole entire time. We're going to look like the happiest group of people ever. We do not foul mouth talk about our own teams. We do not use foul language during practices or in school or at games or at camps or competitions. That should go without saying. No excessive public display of affection, especially in uniform or at games or in a school setting. Kissing your school while in uniform or any other day will not be tolerated, especially considering we're wearing masks. Okay, I hope we're not doing that all the way until December of next year, but it's a good possibility. So, should be pretty easy to avoid that one. Athletes must display proper behavior in class, including being on time, not skipping, and not cheating. If you're caught cheating, you will definitely condition here during cheer practice or dance practice. Every attempt will be made to fairly and equally discipline students for the consequences of their actions. Parents will be kept informed of problem situations. If something's big, you will be contacted for sure. Severity or repeat offenses may dictate harsher action. Students who intentionally cut practice will be disciplined by the coach at the coach's discretion. Example, the first time I might give you extra drills, the next time I might suspend you for the next practice, and the third time you might be dismissed from the team. That goes by individual on individual cases. It's by the discretion of the coach. If you have good communication with me, this might work out. But if you just ghost the team for 3 weeks, odds are you're probably not on the team anymore. Attendance. One person being absent can infect the entire squad. It's all of our routine, 20 people in a routine. One person gone ruins the whole practice. Make sure you're there. Camp attendance and choreography attendance is required. If you miss more than 3 practices during the competition season, you will be removed from the competition squad. You will remain a member of the team, but you will not compete in any competitions. However, you will still be required to come to those competition practices and support your teammates and those competitions. Communication, again, is key. Please let the coach know immediately if you're going to be absent from school. We have a band app. Message me immediately. I will not be there. However, if you ghost a practice, that's bad news bears. Let me know. As soon as you know you're going to have to miss a practice, you better let me know. Games. All games are mandatory. Squad members are required to check in and out with coaches before they leave with a family friend or a parent. All Spirit Squad's members must know their cheers and routines for the games, or you will be benched. You will not perform if you do not know your cheers. Members are required to dress in full uniform. Makeup should be worn in moderation. That hasn't been much of a problem the last few years. However, we have been there before. Glitter is not allowed by AAA rules, so stay away from the glitter. No jewelry or nail color. Nails must be kept an athletic length. Why? That is a rule from Arkansas Activities Association. I cannot let you stunt with long nails. I cannot let you stunt with jewelry on. So don't go get your ears pierced and expect to not have to take them out for the next practice. It is important that you do not have nails because they will have to be removed or you will be benched. No chewing gum or eating during games or during practice because the chewing gum ends up on the cheer mats, and that's a few $100s for a new cheer mat whenever they get stuck into that carpet. Socializing with friends during the game is not allowed. All phones must be turned off during practices, performance, and games. This is a problem we run into all the time. Parents will call like 5 minutes before practice is over and the kids want to pick up the phone. Absolutely not. The phone will be off next year, period, the end. They will turn it back on their way out from practice. Why compete? So, what is this competition thing and why do we do it? Competitions. We compete in 3 different competitions: palm dance, hip hop dance, and cheer competitions. Palm competition, everybody's choreographed into palm at the very beginning. However, there might be cuts down to 15 girls because we want to try to win. It's just like a football game. Not every single person plays. However, if they are putting forth as much possible effort as they can, goal is to keep them in the palm routine as long as I possibly can. Hip hop. We will pick the people that go into hip hop. This is the one that we get closest to winning every single year. Um, we pick the top hip hop dancers for this routine. Competition cheer. Everybody's choreographed for this. And if you know your routine and you're sharp, you will stay in this. And our goal is beat Lakeside to this. So, competition cheer. Everybody goes in. As long as you're staying sharp and you're following direction, you stay in. However, you gotta keep on pushing to get better and better and better and sharper and sharper and sharper. Required camp. As of right now, we are planning to go to the Harbor High School UCA 2 or B squared skills on June 24th and 25th, but that is subject to change. So be ready for that. I'm looking for more traditional camp to be more fun. Other expectations. Here are those nails coming up again. This year I've been pretty lax on nails because we haven't done a lot of stunting. That is going to end as soon as tryouts start again. So no acrylic nails. They will get ripped off. They will cause damage to your nail bed. It's a bad. It's just bad. No piercings. Got to take your earrings out. Got to take your necklaces off. Hair. Got to be up during practices. Um, School rules and high standards. We follow all school rules, period, the end. We're not above or below those. And we have very high standards for you. We want you to be an A-B student. That's the goal. Athletic credit. This is not a social club. You will be pushed athletically. If you become a person that does not want to be pushed athletically, you will be removed from the team. It's as simple as that, and you will not get your athletic credit. Social media. We highly, highly, highly encourage you to monitor your students or your child's social media. We cannot and will not keep up with every social media post that your kid does. At least once a year, I get at least one parent going, this girl posted this about this girl, and this girl said this. I've deleted all of my social media. I don't want any part of it. However, I will help you solve the situation with screenshots and evidence. So, without hard proof, I cannot do anything about it. However, if you do have hard proof of something that has happened, it can result in removal from the squad. So, how about we all just get along and stop posting mean things behind a screen? Nutrition and hydration. Please keep an eye on your students' eating habits. Our practices can be pretty rigorous. We have students pass out occasionally. It's not like a normal thing. What happens is generally they go, I didn't eat lunch today. I haven't had enough water. Lunch was gross. I didn't eat it. Did you eat breakfast either? No. Did you have dinner? I didn't have dinner the night before. Okay. For some odd reason in junior high, girls run through this body image problem and they stop eating. Keep an eye on that. There's a thing called School Cafe that'll let you know what your kid is buying based on their lunch code. So if you need help setting that up, let me know. I will also keep an eye on that. If your kid has told me multiple times, hey, I didn't eat lunch, I'll be in contact with you and calling you and letting you know. Okay. Virtual tryouts. So videos are posted on part 2 of this website. All of those videos are due by midnight, March 12th. If you turn it on March 13th, I am not accepting it. You have literally over a month right now to practice all that material. Normally we teach all this material in a week. Then you get in front of the judges, 3 judges, and they judge you. Okay, this is way simpler. It's way easier, a lot less stress. You have a month to start learning it. Start learning it now. What is the cost of cheer? Camp costs anywhere from $300 to $400. Yeah, that's a lot, and it's fun. It's really, really fun. We have special clothes that we wear for those. We compete against other teams. It is extremely fun. Cheer camp is great. It's expensive though. Uniforms, practice clothes, camp clothes run anywhere from $500 to $700. I'm expecting this year to probably run about 1,100. By the time you get to the ninth grade year, you won't have to order a lot of those pieces again unless you outgrow them, like shoes and dance shoes and things like that. You might still be good for your skirt, or you might need to trade with another girl. However, my ninth graders, I'm expecting this year for your total cost to be somewhere around $600, $700 with camp and the extra bits you need for your uniform. But we will see. I'll have a exact number on that and a write out for you after tryouts. Payments. April 1st is your first payment. It is $300. It is a lot. So start thinking about that now. Is this something that we can afford? Because April 1st, if I do not have the 300, I cannot order your stuff. If I can't order your stuff, you're not going to camp. If you can't go to camp, you're not on the team. So April 1st, $300 is due. Then June 1st is another 300. August 1st is another 300. By October 1st, the remainder of your balance has to be completely zeroed out. About October, we start competing. If it is not zeroed out by October, you will not be on the competition routines. If you need other payment arrangements, please, please, please talk to Miss Ladina Eads, our school principal. She will set up another one for you. If you need to pay $50 every week or $20 every week, all the way till the end of the year, she'll set that up for you. But as of right now, the one that I have set up for us is 300, 300, 300 every other month. And again, there are alternatives, but you do need to reach out to Miss Ladina Eads to set up a different one. This is what our uniform looks like this year. Of course, this doesn't have George stuff all over it. We are ordering this reversible jacket as our warm clothes. We are getting the leggings with this. We are ordering the sleeves. So ninth graders, you will get more pieces to your uniforms, as well as a reversible jacket. This is what your stuff will look like for games. I have not gotten the proofs for our camp tops and the sports bras that come with that, or the bags, but I will have those ASAP. So, reminder here, you need to scroll down, read the handbooks, make sure you understand those handbooks. If you don't, please email me at rdavis4@sdale.org, and I'll answer those questions for you. And then make sure that you digitally sign them at the bottom of this page with your parent or guardian. All right. I know this is a long time. Thank you for hanging out with me, knocking this out. Again, normally we do this in person. However, COVID. And hey, this was actually a little easier and a little faster for everybody, I hope. So best of luck. If you have any questions, concerns, hopes, fears, or dreams, please email me at rdavis4@sdale.org. Best of luck at tryouts. I'll see your video soon. Bye-bye.